This game, you're not ready for it.
This guy.
Ain't your ass supposed to be asleep? I'm trying to shake some ass. If you ain't shaking no ass with me, Don't worry about me not going to sleep. I won't go to sleep yet. I'm up here shaking ass. I'm shaking ass. I'm trying to get my points up. If you ain't shaking ass with me, go take your old ass to sleep. Go find your little loafers or your little cane and go take your old ass to sleep. I'm gonna do this little content, then that'll be it.
Congratulations, bro. You in Atlanta? I'm gonna say who
I'm trying to see why everybody in one room like it's a club or something.
Nah, she do Facebook. She do Facebook. She do Facebook.
I ain't gonna lie, Facebook lit.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, be paying and shit.
Me and her. No. That's why I said Facebook lit. Though you can't.
Me and her be doing like we be trying to make some couple of TikToks.
Oh yeah, you be trying to make couple TikToks like you be trying though.
Yeah.
We be trying to make
Can you just met me? Can you just met me? Oh yeah. And we already bonded, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, shit crazy, bro.
We from the same city.
If you was on my TikTok earlier, matter of fact, I was asleep. I was asleep all the way till 10:30 last night. Wait, what's today? Oh, it's a brand new day, so I'm gonna be up for a while anyway. I slept all day yesterday until 10:30, so now I'm gonna be up for a while. It's literally a bunch of people in one room. Like COVID still don't COVID still don't exist.
What's that? She was text free too. Snapchat.
I'm sorry, but I cannot have all them people in my room. That's too many people. Like it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I understand it's streaming university, but I cannot have all them people in my room like that. Claustrophobic. Claustrophobic to the gods. Like I cannot have probably like 5 people max. But them rooms look like it's small as hell. Them some little ass rooms. Oh, it's music playing. Never mind. I'm gonna get copyrighted again. Okay. The Sisters Black? What?
Dance to the rhythm, you know how it goes. Tick tock, go.
The fuck was that?
Bound by blood and divine.
your son, Quentin Pentraven, the charming adventurer wizard. And today, he is back with another episode of the Spellbook Chronicles. This story begins long ago, with the union of two noble wizarding houses, the Blacks and the Rosiers. Both were members of the so-called Sacred 28, the elite British families considered truly pure blood by the 1930s. It was in this context that Cygnus Black and Druella Rosier were joined in marriage, likely not for love. Both noble houses, in fact, were in dire need of strengthening their bloodlines and alliances like never before. Only a few years had passed since the end of the global wizarding war and the fall of the
Let
infamous
me
dark
shake
wizard
my ass
Gellert
in
Grindelwald.
peace.
And while this new era promised many things, for purebloods, none of them were particularly
I'm
good.
trying to earn some
Tolerance
coins over
toward
here. Let
muggles
me
was
shake my
beginning to
ass in
spread
peace.
faster than dragonpox, and with it came an ever-growing threat to the preservation of pure blood heritage and magic. Mixed marriages were becoming more common, and more muggle-born witches and wizards were stepping into the wizarding world, further eroding the old ways. Despite everything, both Cygnus and Druella entered their marriage willingly, fully aware of the duty they were fulfilling as heirs to such prestigious dynasties. And so, in 1951, their first daughter was born, Bellatrix. With her dark hair and piercing eyes, it was immediately clear that the child was the embodiment of the most distinctive traits of the Black family. Raised with care and affection by her parents, Bellatrix, who quickly
Peach
revealed
mango.
an exceptional sharpness and a natural talent for magic, was groomed to become an extraordinary witch, fiercely proud of her pure blood heritage. In contrast to her, Andromeda, just a few years younger, seemed cut from an entirely different cloth. In some ways, her features resembled Bellatrix's, but her brown hair and lighter eyes framed a gaze that conveyed serenity and a genuine enthusiasm for the smallest of things. Although her magical abilities proved to be every bit as impressive as her older sisters from the very start, Andromeda seemed hardly interested in them. More than once, her questions, asked with a mix of innocence and sharpness, would infuriate Bellatrix and their parents. Her curiosity often challenged the family's expectations.
This would taste better if I had some liquor. I don't know. Maybe like Jack Daniels, Peach Crown, or some. I don't know. Something strong.
Particularly their extreme pure blood ideology. Born in 1955, there was finally the third and youngest sister, Narcissa. Their mother adored her, often spending entire nights rocking the little one to sleep while softly singing an ancient lullaby passed down through generations in the Black family. Blonde hair, ice blue eyes, and skin as pale as snow. It took little more than a glance to see how Narcissa was,
pretty?
outwardly, the opposite of her older
Some
sister
white people just
Bellatrix.
ugly as hell,
Yet,
but you got
in everything
some
else,
white people
the
pretty
two
and
felt
some
as
white
alike
people just
and
ugly.
inseparable as could be. If Bella protected Sissy from trouble, Sissy helped Bella become sharper and less impulsive. Together, they never missed a chance to mock the ruined gatherings of Andromeda and her inseparable little cousin, Sirius, who was always eager to stir up trouble. Bellatrix had learned from her father that Aunt Walburga was extremely concerned about Sirius's fascination with Muggle vehicles, which the boy found incredibly captivating. It must be said, however, that Andromeda loved to stir the pot and feed such gossip to the family. Seeing their eyes widen at the mere mention of the word Muggle was an endlessly satisfying spectacle. Despite their differences, however, one thing remained undeniable. The three sisters shared a deep and unshakable bond of affection. The days passed, and with the arrival of the summer of 1962 came Bellatrix's official invitation to attend the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And so, Cygnus and Druella knew the time had come.
Gather round, please.
On a warm August morning,
I
the
love
two parents
stories
gathered
about
their three
paranormal-
daughters to present them with an
paranormal
object
activity.
they claimed to be of utmost importance.
Depends on
It
which
was a
ones,
box,
but
crafted partly from goblin-wrought silver. Now
I
that
kinda
their
like
eldest
most
would be
of
heading to
them.
Hogwarts, they said, this box would symbolize their sisterhood. Soon, all three of them would be witches in their own right, and more than ever, it would be crucial that their bond remained unbroken. The box was divided into 3 sections, so that each of them, during their future years at Hogwarts, could hide within it something that, to them, would represent the most treasured of memories. And if at any point in the future they wished to reopen the box, they would have to do so together. Each of them would need to seal one of the 3 locks with a specific charm, one that each would keep secret until the time came when they would decide together to unlock it. The sisters promised their parents that nothing and no one would ever come between them. They would remain united, always.
That's right.
The House of Black took great pride in claiming that, for generations, every member of their family had been chosen by the Sorting Hat to join Slytherin at Hogwarts. And after Bellatrix, who was sorted without hesitation, Andromeda followed a few years later. It is said, however, that the Hat was more uncertain with her, and it's likely that Slytherin was chosen at her insistence. Perhaps deep down, Andromeda didn't want to disappoint her family. Perhaps she didn't want to disappoint her elder sister. Or maybe she simply wanted to stay close to her, despite everything. As expected, Narcissa followed her 2 sisters into Slytherin, and for those first years at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, their bond only grew stronger, one fond memory after another. At the castle, each of the 3 sisters had the chance to hone their skills and nurture their talents. Bellatrix, in particular, quickly proved to be a brilliant duelist, thanks in part to the rigorous training in the dark arts her parents had subjected her to from a young age. It didn't take long for Bellatrix to claim the top spot in the school's dueling club. If Bella excelled in defense against the dark arts, Andromeda was perhaps the brightest charmed student of her year. In particular, she displayed unparalleled talent in healing magic. A more amusing anecdote tells of how she would use her mastery of spells to annoy her messier dorm mates, proving to be exceptionally skilled in cleanliness.
I'm going to come back to this another time. I'm supposed to be up here doing some damn homework, and my ass over here on YouTube and damn TikTok. Slytherin, Oregon. Okay. Oh, they're telling stories from Harry Potter and how the dorms came about. You got Slytherin, you got Hogwarts, you got Phoenix, I believe. It's another dorm called Phoenix. I don't know. I gotta go back and look, but I know for a fact. You got Hogwarts and you got Slytherin. That Slytherin shit, that's real famous. In these parks. Let me save those videos. What channel is this? The Spellbook Chronicles. Okay. I found me something to watch for tomorrow. Well, later on today. But I found me something to watch. Spellbook Chronicles. Never heard of this YouTube channel until now. Dumbledore. So Slytherin, Hogwarts, Dumbledore, and there's one more.
Excelled in defense.
Here's how I got my team to use Monday Sales CRM.
Y'all, I'm up here telling y'all I butchered not butchered not, but I was on TikTok telling people about the harassment claim that I got on my I said a manager, like, I don't care. Okay, I want my story to be heard. I just wanna like tell people what I'm experiencing because should nobody have to go through this. But I said twice. I'm gonna try to have my summer booked out. Trying to find something to do, push out some kind of content, going to the beach or something. picnic, maybe. I really don't do picnics too much. I did a picnic a couple of times with my cousins, but that was just with my cousins. So, but I want to do like a picnic thing where we get like sandwiches, fruits, drinks. I can make my own little Starbucks drink, and then I had Bae with me. Like he'll come over and he'll dress like a little Easter Easter bunny. Like Easter bunny, or he'll dress up like a little chicken and chase the little kids around in the park for no reason at all. Modeling. Has anybody seen modeling? Like, is that good? I've been seeing advertisements for that. I've never seen it. Never seen it. And Kanto 2 coming out? Oh my god. They're coming out with a Kanto 2. Encanto. I think that's how you pronounce it. Encanto with Encanto. 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 Let me see if I can find Harry Potter. I can use that movie to fall asleep on. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. I shouldn't be drinking juice this late. I really should be up here drinking water. Harry Potter. Oh damn, they have it, but I gotta pay for it. Shit. I hate you. I gotta pay for something. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I ain't got shit to talk about no way.
This is magic. I don't expect you will really understand.